Hello and welcome to BCC Art Studio. Today I'm going to try something totally new. I have not tried this stuff before, but I did buy it, I want to say almost a year ago. I'm going to try some ResinCrete from J-Diction. So it says that you need to have 100 grams of powder to 30 grams of water. So with that being said, I already measured out my grams. So I'm going to start mixing, and it says to pour the powder into the water. And I'm sure I'm probably going to need more than what I'm showing you now, but this is the first time doing it and I don't have anything bigger to mix it in. So it says to stir it vigorously for 60 to 90 seconds. Do not use a mixer. It says not to use a mixer, so and it says it also cures within 30 minutes. And I think you have, I'm not even sure how much time. You don't have a whole lot of time to play around with this stuff. So I'm going to pour that into my mold. I'm thinking I'm going to need at least 4 of these. So I'm going to mix up some more and then I will be back. So this time I made a double batch and it still doesn't fill up the cup. I know I didn't show you what the mold was, but that's okay because you can see it at the end. Guess I have to make some more. Here is another double batch. It is going to take quite a lot to fill this thing up. And as you can see when I'm pouring it, it's already curing. At least I think it is, but if it's not, that's okay because I don't want it to cure just yet. Getting it all over my hands. I'm going to make some more. Here we go. If I had something bigger to do this in, I could just get it all done in one swoop, but looks like I got to do at least 1, maybe 2 more. Looks like we need a half of one yet. So I'm going to do 1 more. So that last one did the trick. So I'm going to let this cure. And it says to cure 30 minutes, but we will see. I might just go maybe an hour, just to be sure. So I will be back. All right, I think it is all cured. Now I'm going to try to demold this and see how it turned out. Like I said, I've never done this before. So we will see. I'm not even sure how to get it out of here. Just don't want it to break. Being very careful. I'm so nervous about pulling this out. Just got to get it past a certain point here. Ooh, ooh, I got it. Finally got it. All right. Can you guess what that is? It's still warm. Check that out. That is so cool. Wow. Look at all the detail. Well, now we are going to try to color this thing. So we will be back. So I put it on my silicone mat, so that way when I move it around, it's got some cushion. And I'm going to try to attempt to paint this with my paint markers. So I have this case of tan mitt markers. I'll show you. These are, it's kind of hard to show you. Let me just move him out of the way. So I have all these colors. All of these colors. And all of these colors. Now these are the metallic ones. And these are regular colors up here. And then it comes with a list of all the colors. So right now I'm going to attempt to paint it with a metallic black. I'm going to paint the whole thing metallic black to start off with.
time when the sun goes down tonight.
So, because it is too hard to do all the details and everything under the camera, I went off camera and did it pretty much. And I'm going to give you a quick look, and then I'm going to spray it with resin, acrylic resin, and then we will be back for the final results. It is now time for the final results. So here is the final results after I sprayed it with acrylic resin. Once I went off camera, I was able to get more look at all my mistakes easier and get those eyes better, and just put some more color in there. I think it turned out really gorgeous. It's kind of heavy. I tried to put my little sticker logo on the back. It would not stick. I tried scraping, making a rough edge here, and it still would not stick. So that is the results of our wolf. I also have a mold of a lion, which I might do as well, now that I really am enjoying this eco resin, or ResinCrete they call it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a comment, a like, and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And stay tuned for some photos.